Sky AK. Y'all already know who it is. Trigger ranking. Basically, like, subscribe, share, notification. You want to support the channel, everything is in the description. Hey man, with that being said, y'all flood the chat with messages, and hey, about to get this thing started.
You are watching a master at work.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just going on right quick. All right, we gotta go to Panda first. We're going to Panda Press.
Tune in to GTV.
I know we stay on Panda Press.
It's a Georgia thing.
Bruh, y'all keep asking the wrong question. It's not how this went on so long. It's why nobody opened their mouth. And I'ma say it plain. People weren't scared of Diddy. They were scared of what talking would cost them. Careers,
We are now reacting to Panda Press.
connections, silence checks. And once I break down how this industry really works, you're gonna realize something uncomfortable. The system didn't fail.
We don't do that here.
It did exactly what it was built to do. Let's get this straight first. People keep saying everyone was scared. Nah, that's the lazy explanation. This wasn't fear, this was leverage. Real leverage, career-ending leverage. When you're in an industry where one phone call decides if you eat next year, you don't need to threaten anybody. Silence becomes automatic.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And that's why the quiet wasn't random. It was organized, even if nobody ever sat in the room and planned it. Because once you realize who controls distribution, budgets, rollouts, features, tours, you realize talking isn't brave, it's expensive. And here's the part nobody wants to admit. Some people weren't silent because they were innocent. They were silent because they were connected. Hold that thought. We're gonna circle back to it. Here's where folks mess up. They imagine power as yelling, intimidation, muscle. Nah, real power whispers. Real power makes you think it was your idea to stay quiet. If you've ever been invited into rooms you weren't supposed to be in, seen things you weren't supposed to see, or benefited from access other people never got, you don't need a warning. You already know the rules. And that's why the silence lasted so long. Because nobody wanted to be the first domino. Everyone thought, let someone else go first. Problem is, when everybody thinks that, nothing ever moves until something breaks. And once it breaks, it doesn't crack, it snaps. We're getting close to that part. This is where it gets interesting. People ask, why now? Like this came out of nowhere. It didn't. Timing isn't about truth, it's about safety. When power shifts, silence loosens.
The power definitely shifts, bro. the power definitely shifted when Diddy got locked up, all this other stuff. Then on top of all that, the documentary is like, and then he still got 140 more hours of unseen footage.
When protection fades, courage magically appears. Funny how that works. And notice how once one piece slipped out, suddenly everybody had concerns, statements, context. That's not coincidence. That's permission. People don't speak when they're protected. They speak when protection is gone. And that tells you something important about who had it and who just lost it. We're not even at the deepest layer yet. Here's the part people keep misunderstanding.
What's up?
Leverage doesn't always mean crimes. Sometimes it's just embarrassment with consequences. You don't need cuffs.
How you doing? Hey, where you tapping in from?
You just need footage. Nobody wants their family, label, or...
Hey, check this out. Where you tapping in from? What city, state, Providence? Oh yeah, I designed this. I'm a digital artist. I could draw, like I could, do paintings, draw. I produce music, sing and rap. So I do all that. But I just had to do something for my YouTube to make it live in LA. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been to LA before. I love LA, man. LA is the shit, bro. LA is
sponsored to ever see. And once that exists, nobody has to threaten you. You threaten yourself. That's why certain people stayed extra quiet. Not because they did something criminal, but because they did something stupid in the wrong room. And when your career depends on image, stupid can be just as...
It could have been both. It could have been both. I'm smoking some goddamn White Rhino. White Rhino.
Keep that in mind. It explains a lot of behavior we've been watching.
I showed it to my people. They said it looked like White Widow, called some white. It should look like a damn Christmas tree. It's frosty.
You ever notice how everybody suddenly has bad memory? I wasn't there. I don't recall. I never witnessed anything personally.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
That's not denial. That's legal instinct. When silence is safer than honesty, people train themselves not to see, not to hear, not to remember. And the wild part, after doing it long enough, they actually believe it. That's how systems protect themselves.
What is he doing?
Oh, that's what you smoke, FX?
Not with lies, but with selective blindness.
He's
And once that blindness becomes normal,
goddamn.
breaking it feels like betrayal. That's why when someone does talk now, the response isn't relief, it's anger. We're gonna get to why. Pay attention to the energy right now.
The response is anger, my nigga. Anger.
It's not shock, it's not heartbreak, it's not even moral outrage. It's defensive. Statements sound calculated.
See, now where Diddy fucked up at, Diddy in jail right now. So Diddy can't do shit. What's up? It said that strain years ago. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, yeah, man, where Diddy fucked up at, like, you know, Diddy's in jail. Like, just say Diddy had beat the whole case, like, cause he beat the most serious charges that would have put him in jail for the most part. But if Diddy would have beat all of the charges, I don't even think the documentary might have came out. But it might have, you know, 50 petty. So
Support feels cautious. Distance is being created publicly. That's because people aren't reacting to what happened. They're reacting to what might come next. And when folks start
because when Diddy get out of jail, bro, it's gonna be trouble out here, bro. It's gonna be like my grandma used to say, it's hell on the motherfucking hell on the hill, son.
distancing themselves, that's usually a sign they're worried about receipts, not rumors. Nobody wants to be standing too close when the next layer peels back. And trust me,
never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident. There's a better way to get compensated that's faster.
Hold on. You said now Diddy has to beat it just to get off. That's funny. Yeah, as long as he got some baby oil, hey, he got baby oil, he good, goddamn. Baby oil on anything, nigga. That nigga Diddy put baby oil on pizza, nigga.
Layers don't stop peeling once they start. This is where people get uncomfortable. Because it's easier to believe in one bad guy than
hey, man, y'all hit the like button since y'all land, man. Y'all hit the like button,
decades
bro.
on accidents. They survive on incentives. If silence gets rewarded, silence spreads. If speaking gets punished, truth disappears. And that's why this moment matters more than the headlines. Not because of what's already out, but because of what hasn't been said yet. Once people realize silence no longer protects them, everything changes. We're right at that edge now.
But Diddy went to jail, bro. He changed his whole look. Diddy looked like Uncle Ben, like the man on the rice box. Nigga. Like, that nigga got all gray hair. Like, that nigga used to have the Beijing with the beard lined up. That nigga shit. But that nigga look older. I ain't even that old.
Here's the part people keep missing. Silence doesn't break because of morality. It breaks because of
I got gray hair. That's what it is. Like, I'm actually not that old, but yeah, I got gray hair. But you know what I'm saying? It's like a family trait type thing.
Power math. When protection weakens, when alliances expire, when people stop returning calls, That's mouths open. And notice, the people speaking now aren't doing it out of break.
Bruh said body oil vinegar red. Hey, I gotta use that one. I'm gonna use that one. Not body oil vinegar red. That's funny. Body oil vinegar.
They're doing it because the cost benefit
Hey,
flipped.
bruh,
Staying quiet used to be cheaper. Now silence is starting to look risky. And when self-preservation switches sides, truth suddenly finds a microphone. That's why this moment feels different. Not louder, more strategic. Let's address the elephant in the room. If this story was fully exposed, certain names would already be out. They're not. And that's not coincidence. Some people are still calculating. Some are still
Hey,
protecting.
did it had a little bit of everything. He had a little bit of Italian, a little bit of African, a little bit of Jamaican. Goddamn, we
Some are still waiting
calm
to see
down
who
with that, but
falls
we
first.
say the wrong name.
Because speaking too early can
they
still
trip out on
cost
them,
you,
nigga.
but speaking too late can bury you. That's the tightrope they're on right now. So when you see half statements, vague distancing, or sudden silence from familiar faces, that's not confusion. That's people waiting to see which direction the wind locks in. And once it locks, you're gonna hear a lot of voices that were busy before. This part right here is the most dangerous.
I ain't gonna lie, this is probably would smoke by myself. Like, I can't smoke, like, I don't really smoke a whole blunt by myself, but I smoke good shit. But, like, I never, like, I don't even have people come to my house. Like, bruh, ain't nobody, I don't think I invited nobody to my house in like a year now. A whole fiscal year, bro. Like, on God. I've been here by myself. Lock myself in the house. And come the first of the year, I'm about to lock myself in the house and restructure my shit and teach myself all over again how to make beats. But I'm gonna put myself through my own school. I've been making beats for years. I'm fired with it. But I'm gonna restructure my shit and I'm gonna go a different route with that and my videography.
Exposure fades, memory doesn't. Once people remember how silence was rewarded, they start questioning everything.
I ain't got no bomb, but I got like I got the electrical one. What my little electrical weed over there? There it go. I got some cookie shit. Cookies. I ain't even smoked this shit. This shit just sitting up in here, bro. Cookies. No, this the cake one. It's cake. It's the cake one. Not cookies. It's cake.
They were told to
That shit been
ignore,
sitting there so
who
long.
rose
They
too
even smoked
fast,
that motherfucker.
who disappeared quietly, who always landed on their feet. That's why this story has legs. Not because of one statement, but because it reopens old questions nobody once revisited. And when memory comes back online, it doesn't just target one person. It redraws the whole map. That's when.
But see, when you restructure the whole map, that's where you gotta move with where the road's going.
Real panic starts. Here's where people get uncomfortable. Because once you admit this pattern exists here, you gotta ask where else it exists.
Where else it
Music
exists?
didn't invent leverage.
See,
Hollywood.
They might hate on him for his content. I mean, he got some great content. Like, dude is amazing with the and I like it. He don't got his face on there. You don't have to worry about nobody looking at his face and things of that nature. But just to be honest with you, they gonna hate on him for this because it's like he not only talk about Diddy, he talking about everybody that got something else to do with this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real.
You are watching a master at work.
Hold on, let me see.
It didn't either. Politics didn't either. They all borrowed the same playbook.
Hold on. You said, I live in the country. I have a huge garden going. Last summer, I grew a bunch of really nice strains, turned out really good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, you're not the first person that came on here. I got somebody out there in Humboldt County in California. And they, you know what I'm saying, they go out there all the time, they go out there, send me videos on Instagram about they little strands.
Success.
But yeah,
secrets, loyalty tests.
I know some motherfucker make some serious money out of that weed though.
And
like,
once someone realizes, oh, this wasn't chaos, this was a system, you can't unsee it. That's why the reactions feel weirdly muted in some spaces. Not outrage, containment. Because if the conversation widens just a little more,
let me see what happened. It's nice to be able to grow your own. Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I know you know, you're doing your thing or whatever. But a lot of things been going on with farmers, and like, to be honest with you, bro, like, and this is just a theory. This is just a theory. And I actually get this from somebody who passed away. They was like, you could grow your own. Not we ain't just talking about that part. We talking about growing anything. They was like, you could grow some shit. When you sleep at night, they can fly over there and drop something on your crop that could destroy it or mutate it or do some things that ain't supposed to be done. Let me see. It said the market in Oregon, there's way too much here. Oregon? But see, or it's legal in Oregon though. It's legal in Oregon. I think so. I think it's legal in Oregon. Is it legal in Oregon? Or that's Bryson, Oregon. Is it legal in Oregon? All right, y'all, we're gonna keep going.
it stops being about one name and starts being about how power actually moves. That's the real fear. Let me say this carefully. This story isn't heading toward a neat ending. No movie-style justice. No clean villain exit. No case closed moment. What's coming is slower and messier. People distancing without explaining. Partnerships quietly dissolving. Narratives getting rewritten in real time. And years from now, folks are gonna swear they always knew. But right now, they're still choosing silence where it benefits them. That's how you know it's not over. Because when a story is truly done, nobody's afraid to talk anymore. Look, what this whole situation really teaches you ain't just about Diddy, or footage, or Netflix, or executives. It's about how silence is bought. Not always with money, sometimes with access, sometimes with fear, sometimes with don't rock the boat. And once people realize staying quiet keeps their life easier, they stay quiet. That's the part nobody wants to admit, because the moment you...
That's why Cassie was quiet for so long. Cassie was quiet for, what, 9 years? Cassie was with Diddy for 9 years, bro. From when she was 19 to, I guess, 29 or 28? No, 28. Until when she was 28.
Understand that. You stop asking, why didn't they speak up? And you start asking, who benefits from them not speaking? And trust me, that question don't just apply here. So let me ask you this. Do you think people stayed silent because they were scared, or because silence was the price of staying powerful? I want to hear what you think. And if this video...
Yeah, we gonna try to do. Hey, I'm probably gonna go back to that other one after I do this hip. What this on? I gotta do the hip hop voodoo video. Hold on, it said 47 seconds. Oh, no, we gotta do this Bobby Smurf one, cause I know he clown Bobby, boy. I know hey, y'all go check out hip hop voodoo channel. Hip hop Buddha, the Buddha man, the Buddha gang, whatever y'all want to call him. The shit is he got some good shit. He got some good shit going on, nigga.
Buddha gang, we back in the building.
Hey,
man, they done got Bob.
Nigga, hey, Buddha come out there like business is booming, nigga. Look at that.
We smurred her, caught him. I think in Minnesota, whooped him up. It took his chain, took his penny, jumped him, man. It's all bad, man. So let's get into this story, see what's going on.
Oh man, they got Bobby, you guys. This is all bad. Now, last night, Bobby had a show out in Minnesota, and I'm not gonna lie to you
They
guys.
said Bobby had hands, shoulders, knees, and toes put on him. The show he did. They
There's
said nigga was in Minnesota. Like,
something out there in the water.
who's in Minnesota? Tommy Lasorda? Look at that. We're doing a show in Minnesota.
Just makes people want to fight and crash out. Y'all remember 7 years ago when 6ix9ine also got jumped out there? Apparently, people from Minneapolis do not play. If you're a celebrity and you go out there on some bullshit, best believe they will check you.
Hold on. He said, where? Hold on. He said,
This is all bad. Now, last night, Bobby had a show out in Minnesota, and I'm not gonna lie.
he said Minnesota. That's what I said. Minnesota. Nigga, like, nigga, you in Minnesota, face ass. You got a nigga from Minnesota Beach you look
Guys,
at.
there's something out there in the water that just makes people want to fight and crash out. Y'all remember 7 years ago when 6ix9ine also got jumped out there? Apparently, people from Minneapolis do not play. If you're a celebrity
I thought
and
he
you
said,
go out there on some bullshit,
Minneapolis.
best believe they
Minnesota,
will check you.
Minneapolis.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the whole Midwest though. Everybody in the Midwest, bro. They gonna try you, bro.
And worse. Now, Bobby's night kicked off pretty good. The man got to his hotel. He got some food in his system. Got some thoughts in the hotel as well.
Somebody please tell me where the food at in Minneapolis.
That nigga said Minneapolis. Boy, I need to get your list. I need to get some therapy, nigga.
4 hours, you didn't give me no food, and keep trying to bring me hoes. I don't want no bitches. I want food. How y'all gonna fuck the bitch? A guy ain't even got no protein in your body. How you gonna fuck the bitch when you got no protein in your body? I don't know. I don't get that. Where you get the strength to be fucking bitches? Cause I'm trying to figure it out. How you fuck bitches and you ain't eat nothing? Hey, I'm ready for the hoes now. I'm ready for the hoes now.
Everything seems to be going as planned.
My whole thing with Bobby is this though, right?
Bro, that nigga, hey, he do, hey. We'll just say extra. We gonna give that nigga extra. We'll say extra. We'll do extra.
If you was gonna stay tweaking, acting a fool, acting like a YN, you should have just stayed with your crew. You get out, you don't want to be crew with your crew no more, but you still want to act like you a young YN though. You still want to run around like you a young YN, but you don't want to hang with your crew. They gonna whoop you. It'll bring me food, y'all ain't got no food. Man, you can't do all that in the Midwest, bro. They gonna try you quick. They gonna put hands.
Brad say he wanted something to eat and they whooped his ass. That's crazy.
And some of everything else on you real quick in the Midwest.
Until he got to the show. Now, I did get in touch with one of the promoters for the show. They told me, Chicks, Bobby was actually supposed to land Friday, but he kept messing around, the flight got delayed, and he actually ends up getting in late on Saturday. Now, please do not laugh when I tell you guys this. Apparently, Bobby was only paid 5 bands to do this show. That's right, you guys. That was not a joke. Bobby was paid $5,000 to fly to Minnesota for this show. Oh,
That's about what he worth. I don't see nothing funny about him getting $5,000 for a show.
Oh shit, that nigga said that's about what he worth, nigga. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, when nigga, like, see, he went to jail and kept it all the way 100. One thing I can't say about Bobby Smurda, he kept 100, ain't snitched nobody, did his time, came out. I feel like he fumbled the time when he first got out of jail, bro. Like, when he first got out, that nigga should have hit that shit like Gucci did on that first day out, all that shit. Look at Pooh Shiesty right now. Pooh Shiesty got the first day out, my nigga. I'm talking about shit hitting in the streets. I don't really, I mean, it's okay, bro. He rapping. It's a rap song. He good. But, man, come on, bro.
What he worth? Yeah. You had that one hit and you fall off, you earned about 5,000. That's it. I want to get 2,500, you get half because you won those things. So I'm going to say you acting like you a top big seller.
Hold on. God damn.
Celebrity and you making demands where the food at? No, 2,500.
According to one of the promoters, last time Bobby had a show out there, allegedly, Bobby ran off on the rental car plug and those guys did not forget it. So this time around when Bobby was coming back to Minneapolis, after paying his tab for the rental car,
it's always a story behind the story, and that's what definitely this is. He like, see, Pop Smoke ran off with like a Rolls Royce or something. Pop Smoke ran off with a Rolls Royce. These dudes ran off on Bobby Shmurda. No, Bobby Shmurda ran off on them, ran up a bill, and now they got him back, and he ended up getting hurt in the recoil.
5 bands was all he was left with. So fast forward to last night, Bobby got to the venue and apparently he was trying to get more money from the promoters. So not only did you mess up the flight plans, but now you're trying to get more money than you were contracted for. Now, Bobby could have gotten to the venue and they told him, hey, would you mind performing the songs that we contracted you for? So he says, yeah, sure, but you gotta pay me extra. One of the promoters from the show actually spoke out on exactly what happened, and here's what he said.
I head out, I get to the club. Bobby Shmurda is there in the black truck. He's trying to squeeze the main promoter and the owner of the club out of an extra $5,000. Now remember what I said about Bobby doing the show for the low. That's because last time he was in Minnesota, he ran off on the black car drivers. And he had a tab. So the deal was for him to come, get a round trip, hotels, ground transportation, plus $5,000 to make it up. I guess when he got here, he forgot that he signed the contract. So anyways, the owner pays him because
they booked Bobby Shmurda just to beat him up, bro. Especially in the Midwest, bro. If you came and you went on your best behavior, Chicago, Ohio, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Indiana, bro, if you went on your best behavior or if you took somebody money or you know you owe somebody money, don't come back. Yeah, I'm telling you right. I don't care who invites you. I don't care who tell you you cool, you safe. Do not come back. Them same guys gonna be waiting and they gonna get up with you, bro. Don't come back. It's gonna be the worst thing.
The greatest advice from a person ever in life. Don't come back. Leave that shit alone, bro.
Ain't that ever happened to? I seen that happen to a lot of rappers. They done came to one of these Midwest states, ran off on the plug, thought it was sweet, woo woo, and then came back like everything was cool, like people gonna forget. Nah, now you getting beat up. Some of them don't even make it out the hotel room. Beat up all in the hotel room, beat up all at the show, stripped, robbed. Man, that used to happen a whole lot back in the day when the internet wasn't around. It was happening a lot, especially in the Midwest. If you come not acting right, talking crazy, not staying on your, you know what I'm saying, on your P's and Q's, not showing no love, because the Midwest is welcoming until you act crazy. That's when the Midwest gonna act crazy with you, when you act crazy. The Midwest is not gonna try you off top. We looking to have a good time. It's too much beef around us in the streets already. So when you come in, we just looking to have a good time. But when you violate, that's when the Midwest gonna demonstrate. It's always been like that.
He's not about to look crazy and have a no-show at his club. Bobby then performs, spills a little champagne on one of the DJs, and starts getting more rude and disrespectful towards the staff and the crowd with his lackluster performance.
Damn. So they say really he went out there and bombed. That's what it was. Like, they wasn't feeling that shit. Like, that wasn't what they was on.
Mind you, this is a big detail. Everyone that he was supposed to be doing content with is there in attendance. Now this is where everything unfolds. After he spills something on one of the security guards, and the security guards tells him, hey, bro, just chill out a little bit. You're getting a little bit out of hand.
Hey, check this out. I'm coming right back. Just give me 2 seconds.
Bobby then turns to him and says, hey man, you ain't gonna do ish about it. Punches him right in the face.
And make sure you guys go to his channel to go watch the full story. It's actually very interesting. Now, some of you guys might ask, well,
He lucky he made it up out of there with his life.
how is Bobby moving with no security? And that is a valid question. If you're a celebrity, no matter at which level, if you're getting booked to do shows, you at least gotta have some kind of security with you.
Look, man, don't nobody really look at Bobby like he a celebrity no more. Like, if he only got paid that's a booking fee to trap you. That means you book, we finna line you up right before the holidays. But even if everything was supposed to go smooth around that time, man, you come, you acting crazy. He lucky he left with his life. I'm just being real with y'all. He could have lost his life up in there. In the Midwest, crazy.
If you guys watch Bobby, every single show he's been doing this year, for the most part, it's pretty much been him and maybe one other person. Definitely not the smartest thing to do, but Bobby has his reasons for it. Now, after Bobby got jumped at the show, he posted this video to let everybody know he's okay, and to also possibly send a message.
Head lumped up.
Calories of chicken parmesan roll, 30 grams of protein, scratch-made marinara sauce, and half the price of takeout.
Scammers can use payment with gift cards. Don't share codes or personal details.
Nah, my whole thing is, instead of you getting up out of there, you want to go back to the hotel, dance and all that, get on live, do all that. Man, look, they could have killed you. You could have lost your life for trying to be rude, disrespectful, and all that, and not, being cool. So that's a lesson. Every time you look in the mirror and see that knot go down, you gonna be reminded.
That nigga say every time that knot go down, boy, that nigga stupid for that one though, bro. You crazy. Every time that knot go down.
To never come to, you really shouldn't go nowhere and do that. But especially in the Midwest, because the Midwest don't put hands on you. You might get a bullet if the YNs is in there, he got pie, ain't gonna lie to you. They ain't doing no fight. They walking around with them. They like that.
They gonna be like, hey, stay right here. We'll be right back. And if you stay at there, bro, you might go see Jesus.
Man. But yeah, man, he was doing too much.
You just fucked up the whole program.
I mean, bro, he just looked too, bro. I don't know. I need to figure out some information on this dude. This dude, he just looked kind of. I don't know.
Now, I'm sure you guys all know Bobby's history. Hopefully, he does not try to retaliate and end up back in prison. Yes, it sucks getting jumped. Yes, it sucks getting your stuff taken. But unfortunately, This is one of those times that you gotta understand that you were wrong. For you to go to a city as a celebrity and have not only the security guard, but also regular civilians jump you, that means you did something way out of pocket. So far, Bobby has not addressed the situation yet. If he does, I will keep you guys updated. You guys get in the comments below. You guys think?
Yeah, man, like I said, he wasn't coming right, so, they did what they had to do. But he should have never came back anyway, knowing he done ran off and already owed people money and all that. But y'all get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.
I check out hip hop. Buddha. Let's see. No. What time is it? 35. I think I did all 2 videos on 35. Let me see. Hold on. Hey y'all, they said this some shit where they got some Fat Joe shit and some Diddy shit, and it's funny as hell, bro. Like, hold on, let me check this out. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out something. I don't think I want to do that right now. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just see.
Krishan Rock was in more days.
Oh yeah. I ain't doing that one. We're gonna do a Poetic Flacco video though, but let's just react this shit. See what that nigga talking about.
There's this content creator who goes around calling people the N-word and the hard R. So he goes to black spaces, he seeks them out, calls them the N-word with the hard R, records them when they get upset at it, and then posts online with the title they chimping out. I can't begin to understand why racists do the things they do, but never in the life of me would I think that I would present myself.
Oh, I remember this dude.
I
remember this dude. This dude was basically up on black people and, shit. He walking up on black people and calling them niggas and like, you all right, big dog? You good? Are you good?
Content of the show, harass black people for no reason. And
to do it for no reason. Like, bruh, if y'all see what I'm doing right now, okay, I'm streaming. Where am I at? I'm not hurting nobody. I'm in my house. You got people that'll come on here hating on me, talking shit. I'm like, bruh, are y'all serious, nigga? Like, nigga, I'm in my house on live just doing a live stream. Like, come on, bro.
Once things go haywire, present myself as the victim and beg people to donate to me because I don't have any revenue to feed myself and feed my family.
So after this racist dude went online and basically was doing what he was doing, harassing innocent people, just walking up to people for content. Now he's a racist and he needs help. So I guess he need to ask all the racist people, anybody that's racist, go help him.
Because I decided to be a racist online. So now he's online begging for our money, begging for us to help him fight his legal cases and help him feed himself because
the majority of people racist, they ain't got shit, no goddamn.
Don't have any money coming in because his business has been destroyed and he's unemployable. There's a white boy calling him right here. Calling it. Don't walk up on me. You ain't never safe.
You think I'm never safe?
I don't give a. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to.
You're in.
Summit Series was never just built for the mountains.
Hold on, they said it's the living doing the market and Oregon, there's way too much here. I know it is. Shit. I know it is. Shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just want you to. You're a nigga. I'm a nigga. Yeah, you're a nigga. Hold on. You know, phone down, big boy. Shut up. Come on, come do something. Come do something. They chipping out. They chipping out. Dumbass. He's chimping out. He don't know how to drive in the parking lot. He's mad. I called him. Bro got a highlight tape of just disrespecting black folks in the worst way.
Bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, is are you okay, my nigga? You alright?
Now, my first time reacting to this or even seeing this, my first question was, bro, like, what's bro problem, bro? Like, what did we do to this man, bro? Like, what exactly is his origin story? What's his villain arc?
Bruh, that's the thing that Poeta Flacco don't understand. He's not from America. He from Somalia. I don't know where. Allegedly, I don't know where the man from. I know he ain't from America, bro. You don't know nothing about the black struggle and strife growing up in America. I'm talking about growing up. I ain't talking about moving here. I'm talking about being here from when your mama and daddy got together, they in America, and you lived this shit. So you could talk your shit, but you lived somewhere else where it was different moral codes and values and all this other stuff.
And I found it. Like, I went back and found his villain origin story. And you won't believe why this man views himself as a victim and why he believes that he has to target black folks and just violence and disrespect us in the worst way. The reason why this man has decided to create an entire page of going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R is because of this story right here. So a couple years ago, a woman by the name of Alexis Kayla, she posted in a group called Idiots in Cars, Clarksville. And the post says, so let's talk about this guy. My mom is driving me to school, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's listen to this story. This look like this might be something that's gonna be like. Nah, bro.
This guy almost sideswiped us. So we went in a different lane and he came over and spit on my mom's cars and asked, what's your problem? Oh, sorry. And she asked, what's your problem? And he goes, N-word with the hard R, and held this up. So this is what we do now. Y'all white people calling black people the N-word with the hard R, crazy, laughing emoji. He don't deny ever doing this. He admits he did this. He admits he called that woman and her mom the N-word due to a traffic incident. So he admits to this.
He ain't same game, though. I'll tell you that, though. He playing a dangerous
And
game.
obviously, right, when you get exposed like this in a town that's not really that big, there's going to be consequences. He lost his job. His company, who was employing him to do handyman work, and I believe he was building something, but they fired him. They said, bro, we don't really want to be saying this. Why he's currently going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R is because black people got him fired for saying that word a couple of years ago. So he goes, here is the original Black Lives Matter. It was my whole company. Since I started my company, they've been trying to starve and harass the entire time. They want the gun to my head apology, and it won't happen. This is mental illness, bro. I'm not a mental health professional.
He need help, though. He definitely needs some help. He need help.
Not, professional here, but looking at this nonsense, bro has a messiah complex, straight up, right? It's textbook, bro. This man thinks he has a unique insight. This man thinks he's like a savior, or he's destined to be a redeemer of a group of people, right, which is white people. When in fact, all you're doing is going around calling people the N-word with the hard R. There's nothing unique about it. Like, Like, there's nothing powerful.
People been doing this shit for a long time now. We'll just say a long time. So you as a white man walking around calling black people the hard NR, it don't make sense. Like, okay, you can say the hard NR. I'm glad you have the vernacular to say these things.
There's nothing impactful about it, right? Nobody is trying to stop you. You're just annoying people who now are seeking as you are annoying them. Like there's not, the Matrix is not after you. No, it's going on in the city. The entire Clarksville wants him gone. In the inner city, they've been doing everything in their power to make life live in hell for him. He starts his own business. Word gets around town that nobody should employ this guy. Nobody, right, should contract this guy to come and do work for them. He's a racist. They don't get along. This man tries to get baptized at a particular church. They tell him, hey, buddy, word around town is coming from people who hate me. Take his word for it, okay? Because he's an attention seeker. The priest sounds pretty reasonable. He said, listen, for the safety of everyone involved, because of all the death threats, please just stay out of things until things are better. Praying for you, but please stay out of the community chats and stay away from the church property. You and I can have a visit somewhere at some other location once the death threats stop. Praying for you often. So the priest is saying, listen, man, all right, I'm a man of God. It's not my job, right, to really condemn anybody. So you still have my support. You still have me if you need me to pray for you. And it just gets increasingly more difficult. Now, black women who's been trying to get him canceled in the city. I don't know how he did this. I didn't even know you could forward like calls that kids. I didn't even know you could forward like calls that came to you to somebody else's. It's picked up and he gets arrested. And this man begins to call upon the FBI, the CIA, right? And every government organization, the clips of my